Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Boy, it feels like I haven't filmed a video like this for months, when really it's probably just been a couple of weeks. But if you have been keeping up to date with my channel, you'll know that I've popped up a few vlogs recently. I was lucky enough to get invited down to the BBC Good Food Show, so I vlogged a little bit there, and then we had a spontaneous trip down to Skegness with Scott's mum and dad, so I vlogged a little bit of that as well. So I hope you have been enjoying the little vlogs. I've enjoyed filming them, so I definitely want to feature some more vlogs on this channel. So today though, as it's July already, can you believe we're in the 7th month of the year? Where's the first half gone? But as it is the beginning of July, I thought I would film a little video for you guys and just talk a little bit about some of the things I've been enjoying on TV and some films that we've recently discovered that I really enjoyed. So it's a little bit different to what I normally do. As I mentioned in my very first video, I'm not quite sure of what direction I want to go with this channel, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. If you do, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, as it really means a lot. And if you've watched any of these TV programmes or films, let me know in the comments what you thought of them. So I've made a few notes on my phone so that I don't forget what I want to mention. Knowing me, I probably will do it anyway, but yeah, let's get on with the video. So I'm going to start off with films first, and basically during McDonald's Monopoly we were able to get enough tickets for a couple of Now TV passes. Now, we've never actually looked into Now TV before because Scott owns a ridiculous amount of films and we don't really watch that much TV, so it just seemed pointless. But because it was a free pass, we thought we'd give it a try. I'm going to be honest, we're not overwhelmed by it. It's been a little bit of a disappointment, but we have managed to find one or two things to watch. So the first film we watched was 10 Cloverfield Lane. Now, I've not actually seen the first one. Surprise, surprise. If you know me, you'll know that I've not actually seen that many films, and the ones I have seen, there's probably a good chance that I fell asleep towards the end of the film, but I managed to stay awake for these films anyway. Having not seen the first one, I had absolutely no idea what to expect. Scott seen the first one, was really interested in seeing the second one, so we popped it on, and I think both of our reactions after watching it was exactly the same. I really enjoyed it. I obviously can't speak for Scott, but I think he enjoyed it as well. It's a good film. I'm not going to mention too much because I don't want to include any spoilers for anybody that wants to watch it that hasn't got around to watching it yet. But yeah, it left me feeling very unfulfilled. Like, it ended so abruptly. So I get the impression there's going to be a third one. I don't know if there definitely is or not, but I don't know. Like, it ended, so much happened throughout the film, and for me it gripped me straight away, which is something I always look for in films and books, even TV programmes. But towards the end, and as it finished, it kind of ended and the credits rolled. There was no explanation really as to anything, and so basically it's about a girl that was involved in a car crash and gets captured. A guy finds her and takes her to his kind of bunker underground, and numerous things happen. I kind of don't want to say too much in case those of you watching haven't seen it and plan on seeing it. It's a really good film. I really enjoyed it. I'd really recommend that you go and check it out. Just be prepared to not be disappointed, but just have more questions that haven't been answered than questions that have been answered, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So the next film we watched was Victor Frankenstein. Again, a film neither of us had seen previously, and being a huge Harry Potter fan and it having Daniel Radcliffe in, I was really excited to see him in a different role. Another film I really enjoyed, slightly strange though. It took me a little while to get into the story. I got a bit confused as to which character was who, and yeah, basically it's about a guy called Victor Frankenstein. So it starts off telling you a little bit about the Daniel Radcliffe character, and from the top of my head I've completely forgot what his name is. I will pop a little annotation here when editing. But it starts off giving you a bit of a backstory about his character, and then it leads on to him kind of, I guess, being rescued by Victor Frankenstein, and together they work eventually to create something. Again, I don't want to say too much in case you haven't seen it and you would like to. Yeah, it's a very enjoyable film. If you're a huge Harry Potter fan and you want to see Daniel Radcliffe in a completely different role, definitely check it out. I wasn't too disappointed. I do struggle, I have to admit, to see Daniel in a different role other than Harry Potter. I don't know if it's just me. I kind of feel like he's been typecast just a tiny bit. Maybe I need to see some more of his films to kind of get that out of my head. I don't know. Like I said, it might be me personally, but it doesn't take away the fact that he's a really good actor and it was a really enjoyable film. So definitely be sure to check it out. I realise I am terrible at describing films, but I really don't want to spoil it for anybody. So the next film we watched is a film called Kingpin. Scott had seen it previously. I believe it's a really old film. I think it was like out in the 90s or something, I want to say. But absolutely brilliant film. I'd never seen it before. It's about a guy that his dream is, I guess, to become the best at bowling. He does, but something happens to him. His dreams of becoming a bowling champion are kind of crushed, and he goes on this journey to, I guess, to help somebody achieve their dream of becoming a bowling champion. It's, bear with me, I realise I'm absolutely awful at trying to describe these films, but again, really enjoyable film. Got some incredible actors in it, some names that I can't think of at the moment. Siri, who stars in Kingpin?
Kingpin features Woody Harrelson, Randy Quaid, Vanessa Angel and others.
There you go. How did I forget that Bill Murray was in there? Thanks, Siri. Bill Murray is fantastic, and I am a tiny little bit ashamed to admit that I'd only actually seen Ghostbusters last year or the year before and Groundhog Day, thanks to Scott introducing me to them both. But yeah, so you've got Bill Murray, you've got Woody Harrelson, is that how you pronounce his name? Probably completely butchered that. Who I've seen in quite a few films and I think is a brilliant actor, absolutely hilarious. The other names, I'm going to admit, I'm not too familiar with, but doesn't take away from their very obvious talent of acting. And the last film we actually watched it last night, and it's called Daddy's Home. It's got Mark Wahlberg in and Will Ferrell. And we'd recently seen Transformers, which I'm not going to go into detail with. If you guys want to hear my thoughts on the new Transformers film, let me know in the comments and I might do like a little review video. But yeah, we'd seen the trailer for Daddy's Home 2. Looks absolutely hilarious. Never seen the first one, didn't even realise there was a first one, and we managed to find it last night on Now TV. So Scott's not the biggest Will Ferrell fan. I don't think he can stand the guy, unfortunately, but I do. I kind of like him, and I have a tiny little celeb crush on Mark Wahlberg. Oh, he's a bit alright, isn't he? But yeah, so we found it, we gave it a go. We very much like 10 Cloverfield Lane both feel a little bit, It was a good film, it was really funny. It's only like, I think, an hour and a half long, or an hour and 40 minutes. It seemed to go on forever. And not a lot happened. I'm going to be honest, not a lot happened. Basically, it's about a guy that stepfathers his wife's 2 children, the struggle of getting recognition from the children. Biological dad comes on the scene, and obviously the children are over the moon to see him, and it's kind of a story between Brad, the Will Ferrell character, and Dusty, Mark Wahlberg character. It's a story about the 2 of them kind of getting on, I guess, for the children. I don't want to spoil it too much. It's a brilliant film. I definitely recommend checking it out, and I will definitely be going to see the second film. But yeah, we both kind of finished on the whole, is that it? Like, nothing really happened. There was something big missing, and yeah, I don't know. So they're the 4 films I've been loving in June. Now, there's a couple of TV programmes as well. So there's currently 2 programmes on Dave that we're both really enjoying. There's Taskmaster. There's a new series starting real soon, and we're really excited because we are yet to see a full series. We keep seeing the odd episode on Dave, and it's blooming brilliant. There's a lineup of 5 or 6 celebrities, comedians, presenters, rappers, anybody's. It's presented by Greg Davis and Alex Horn. I did have to Google because I am awful with names today. And basically, Greg Davis is the Taskmaster, and he gives the 5 celebrities little hilarious random tasks to do. They have to do it in the quickest time, or kind of, I don't know, like whichever one he thinks is the best, and he gives them points, and yeah, it's just a bit of fun, completely pointless, but we've been really enjoying it, and we are so excited for series 5 or 6, I want to say, to start soon. The next programme on Dave we've been enjoying is Dara Ó Briain's Go 8-Bit. We recently discovered there's kind of like a side show just after as well called 8-Bit DLC. If you don't know about Dara Ó Briain's Go 8-Bit, it's a kind of panel talk show about retro games and current games. It's of course hosted by Dara Ó Briain. He's got a co-presenter called Ellie, I want to say Thompson or Gibson, but I'm not 100% sure. But basically, there's 2 teams, and the team leaders are Steve McNeil and Sam Panthelon. I'm going to be honest, I've never seen the pair of them on anything before, but the whole format works brilliant. Basically, Steve and Sam both have teams, and they compete between the 2 of them at retro games. So they'll bring on a random celebrity, and they'll suggest their favourite game that they used to play as a child, or their current favourite game, and then the 2 teams will kind of compete together. It's hilarious. It's really good to see some old games, especially some that were way before my time, and some that I really enjoyed playing when I was little as well. Me and Scott are both game geeks, so it's our perfect programme. Our car park is so busy today. The last TV programme I've been loving in June is on BBC One. It started on the 24th of May, I want to say, so just before we came back from Cape Verde, and I was having a bit of a rubbish day the other day, and I decided to finally check it out, and it's the EastEnders spin-off called Cat and Alfie Redwater. If you know me, you know I love my EastEnders and my Coronation Street, but I I didn't know what to expect, and so I decided originally not to bother with it, but as I say, I had a rubbish health day a couple of days ago, so I thought I would check the first episode out, and it's amazing. I am hooked. There's 6 episodes in the series altogether. I have one more episode to watch, and I'm kind of putting it off because I really don't want it to end. So basically it's about the EastEnders characters Kat and Alfie Moon. They go off to Ireland in search of Kat's son that she had when she was little. She had twins, Zoe and a little boy, but the little boy got taken off her, and she's recently found out that he got adopted and taken to Ireland. He lives in Ireland, so they've gone to Redwater to search for him basically. And without going into too much detail, this video is almost 23 minutes long. It's so gripping. If you like dramas like Broadchurch, or there was recently a drama on Channel 4 called Born to Kill. I don't know if any of you guys have watched that, but it's kind of like the same sort of thing. It's not just about Kat finding her long lost son. He has his own story, his family has their own story, and it's just so gripping. An hour long each episode, and I think I managed to watch 4 episodes in one day because I just couldn't. I thought I'll just watch the first one, see what it's like. That ended, oh my god, I've got to watch the second one, and that ended, I've got to watch the third one, and I ended up watching 4 episodes in one day. Like I said, I've got one more episode to watch. I'm dying to see how it finishes, but I also don't want it to end, and I don't know if there's any plans on making a series 2 now that certain things have happened. So who knows, we'll have to wait and see. But again, as I say, if you like Broadchurch or similar sort of gripping dramas, definitely check it out, even if you just go and watch the first episode. So guys, that's all I've got time for today. These are some of the TV and films I have been enjoying in June. Have you watched any of these? Have you got any suggestions of films or TV programmes that I need to check out? If you do, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to check those out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really honestly means the absolute world. And be sure to subscribe for future videos. And I will see you next Sunday. Bye!